Okay. Mandy, what's it like being the only girl that trains here?
Well, sometimes it's hard because I'm the only girl. I'm one of the few white belts that train here, and everybody outweighs me by, 30 to 40 pounds. So I get smashed a lot, and it can be frustrating, getting beat every single time you go out. But I also feel like it makes me stronger, and I have to learn more about technique and how to just be better at jiu-jitsu, because it's true that the smaller person can beat a bigger person if they know the right techniques. So it just encourages me to work more on my technique than strength.
How has your training been going for the IBJJF Chicago Winter Open? This should be your first IBJJF tournament. How do you feel?
I feel nervous. Of course, I feel like I'm gonna get sick every time I even think about it. But I've been in here, 4 or 5 days a week for 2 to 4 hours a time. So I'm really upping my training, not only through jiu-jitsu, but through working out and just eating really healthy.
And what's it like being an MMA fit instructor? I know I go to your class all the time. And what's it like being an MMA fit instructor?
I love being an MMA fit instructor. I did it for about 2 years before I started teaching it. It totally transformed my body and my outlook on life. Between MMA fit and jiu-jitsu, it ignited like a passion and a fire within me, and has made my life really enjoyable and worth living. I know you're laughing, but it's true. And Dom has taken my class for about a year, and he's making leaps and bounds in his cardio and his strength. I remember a year ago he would struggle with the rounds that we do, and now he's just busting them out, no problem at all. It's awesome.
Okay.
heaven.
Angel tears.
Oh, Angel tears.
It's so good.
I mean,
Seriously.
this is unbelievable. Only thing better than this is if some.
Dom, are you hurting?
A little bit. A little bit.
Give him a Katie cookie. Give
Miss
him a Katie
Keene,
cookie.
Ohio from 2010 cooked them.
Hold up that wrapper.
Those are Katie
Promotion
cookies.
on the
Hold up
video.
that wrapper.
A Katie cookie.
best
Katie is a
ever.
genius. Pure genius.
So these are all your top athletes.
All my top, yeah, all our top athletes here. All our top athletes in East Coast, you know, carbon up.
MMA fit instructor.
No. Eating healthy.
Bunch of fat.
Don't look at me.
I don't want to eat it so fast. I want to
No, I'm the same exact way.
Go get your
I'm-
Katie cookies.
That is, you're absolutely right. You don't
Get
eat
your
so
Katie
much
cookies.
fat.
ridiculously good, my Josh.
Rub a little on your gum.
Now I'm really hungry now. Now I want to go home and eat. Oh man, I'm getting cookies. I'm getting
Tell you how happy I am.
I still don't feel bad for you.
Dom, the action's over here.
I'm so happy we tried that. Like, good for us.
Don't look at mine. I saw
So
you,
you put
dude.
some in my
I
bag.
saw you shoot that glare over there. Like, ugh.
Hey, which one you want?
Just
Punch it.
find a pocket. I'll roll with you.
I've been a mess since you stayed. I've been a wreck since you changed. Don't let me get in your way. I miss the lies and the pain, the fights that keep us awake. I'm telling you, I miss the bad things, the way you hate me. I miss the scream and the way that you blame me. Miss the phone calls when it's your fault. I miss the late nights, don't miss you at all. I like that kick in the face. Anything you do to me, I love the way that it hurts. I don't miss you, I miss the misery. I've tried, but I just can't take it. I'd rather fight than just fake it. You know that I've had enough. I dare you to call my bluff. Can't take too much of a good thing. I'm telling you, I miss the bad things, the way you hate me. I miss the scream and the way that you blame me. Miss the phone calls when it's your fault. I miss the late nights, don't miss you at all. I like that kick in the face. Anything you do to me, I love the way that it hurts. I don't miss you, I miss the misery. Just know that I'll make you hurt. I miss the lies and the pain, what you did to me. When you tell me you'll make it work, I'd rather fight all night than watch the TV. I hate that feeling inside. You tell me how hard you'll try, but when we're at our worst, I miss the misery, miss the bad things, the way you hate me. I miss the scream and the way that you blame me. I miss the rough sex, leaves me a mess. I miss the feeling of pains in my chest. Miss the phone calls when it's your fault. I miss the late nights, don't miss you at all. I like that kick in the face. Anything you do to me, I love the way that it hurts. I don't miss you, I miss the misery. I don't miss you, I miss the misery.
Chicago Open and the Pan Ams.
It's been good. Preparation has been good. Training's been. It's training is training. It's the same. We haven't really changed much of what we train and what our philosophies. We just sit there and do more of it. We up the intensity a little bit. For the most part, all the time throughout the year, unless you're injured or whatever the case may be, we always try to train prepare the F as if there is a tournament right around the corner. So for us, it's just about doing more of the same exact stuff, game planning a little bit more, going into the mental aspect, and just making sure that we drill with a goal in mind all the time to sit there and be able to execute maneuvers and the game plans that we're trying to do.
Explain a little bit about your trip out here this week, what you thought, how.
This week, I wanted to sit there and make sure that I visited New Breed, Ohio, and East Coast Martial Arts before the Chicago Open, before the Pans, because I know that we have competitors at both tournaments. So I wanted to make sure that training's going good. Also, it's always fun to sit there and come out and visit the guys here in New Breed, Ohio, and also Team East Coast. Just hang out, have a good time, train, get some training in, exchange ideas. I mean, that's what it's all about. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is supposed to be just a nice little kind of interactive martial art, and that's what it is to me. And this is all just a part of it. I saw a lot of good things. Chad Kuhn and Shannon and Dom, the rest of the guys here, they're all doing really great. Everyone's getting better, getting more aggressive, being able to sit there and start executing what it is that they're really trying to sit there and kind of hone in on. So I mean, it's been phenomenal. It's been good.
And what are you looking forward to see out of the New Breed Ohio guys that are going out to compete at Chicago and the Pan Ams?
Well, for many of the guys that are going to be competing at the Chicago Open and Pans, it's their first time kind of out there, kind of first time kind of throwing their hats in the ring, so to speak. So for me, it's just like, go out there, give the best effort you can, try to sit there and accomplish specific things that you're really trying to do. So if you're trying to sit there and pull off a certain particular move, or make sure that you limit the game, so to speak, or limit the match in a particular position, I want to see how they do that. And, as long as they sit there and give maximum amount of effort and go out there and have fun, which is the most important thing. I mean, as long as they do that, then I'm happy for them, because that's the thing. I know that there's a lot of potential here in New Breed, Ohio. I know that there's a lot of guys here that can make a big dent in the competition scene sooner or later. Hopefully more sooner than later. But I mean, that's like the first step is the first step's always the hardest. You got to go out there, throw your name in the hat, have fun with it, and just let it rip. And that's really what I want to see out of them.